Welcome back to the audio bookshelf. We hope you enjoy the book, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to get our latest content. Please enjoy. Stormproof, Building Emotional Resilience for Life's Challenges. Presented by Theo E. David from the audio bookshelf. Chapter 1, The Foundation of Emotional Resilience. Emotional resilience is the ability to adapt and recover in the face of adversity, stress, and unexpected challenges. It is not about avoiding difficulties, but rather about developing the strength and flexibility to navigate them with grace and determination. Like a tree that bends in the wind without breaking, emotional resilience allows you to weather life's storms and emerge stronger. The foundation of resilience begins with self-awareness. To build resilience, you must first understand your emotional responses, thought patterns, and triggers. Self-awareness allows you to identify when stress or adversity is affecting you and gives you the tools to respond intentionally rather than react impulsively. Start by paying attention to your emotions and physical sensations throughout the day. Notice how different situations make you feel and how your body responds, whether through tension, fatigue, or restlessness. Another critical component of resilience is mindset. A growth mindset, the belief that challenges are opportunities for learning and growth, can transform the way you approach difficulties. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, see them as stepping stones for improvement. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use it to grow stronger? This perspective shifts your focus from what is lost to what can be gained. Building resilience also involves cultivating a sense of purpose. When you have a clear sense of what matters most to you, it becomes easier to persevere through tough times. Purpose acts as an anchor, grounding you when life feels chaotic. Take time to reflect on your values, goals, and aspirations. What gives your life meaning? How can you align your actions with your purpose, even during challenging moments? Chapter 2, The Pillars of Emotional Resilience. Emotional resilience is not an innate trait, it is a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. Like constructing a sturdy building, creating emotional resilience requires a strong foundation and solid pillars to support it. These pillars include self-awareness, emotional regulation, adaptability, a strong support system, and purposeful action. By cultivating these elements, you can better navigate life's challenges and thrive even in adversity. Self-awareness, understanding your emotional landscape. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of resilience. It involves understanding your thoughts, emotions, and reactions and recognizing how they influence your behavior. Without self-awareness, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by emotions or trapped in negative patterns. Developing self-awareness empowers you to respond intentionally rather than reacting impulsively to stressful situations. Start by paying attention to your internal dialogue. What stories are you telling yourself during challenging moments? Are your thoughts constructive or critical? Journaling can be a helpful tool for uncovering patterns in your thinking. At the end of each day, write down your thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Over time, you'll begin to notice recurring themes, such as a tendency to catastrophize or focus on the negative. Awareness of these patterns is the first step to changing them. Mindfulness is another powerful practice for enhancing self-awareness. Mindfulness involves observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment, allowing you to stay present even when emotions run high. For instance, if you're feeling anxious, mindfulness might help you notice the physical sensations of tension in your chest or rapid breathing. By acknowledging these sensations without trying to suppress or escape them, you can create space to choose a deliberate response. Emotional regulation, managing stress and difficult emotions. Life's challenges often trigger intense emotions, from frustration and anger to sadness and fear. Emotional regulation, the ability to manage these feelings in a healthy way, is a key pillar of resilience. It's not about suppressing or ignoring emotions, but about understanding and processing them effectively. One technique for regulating emotions is deep breathing. When stress activates your fight-or-flight response, your breathing becomes shallow and rapid, signaling your brain that you're in danger. Deep, diaphragmatic breathing counteracts this by activating the parasympathetic nervous system, which calms your body and mind. Practice this by inhaling deeply through your nose for a count of 4, holding for a count of 4, and exhaling slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. Another strategy is reframing negative thoughts. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I can't handle this," reframe it as, "This is challenging, but I've faced difficult situations before and grown stronger because of them." This shift in perspective reduces the emotional intensity of the situation and helps you approach it with greater clarity and confidence. Expressing your emotions constructively is also important. Bottling up feelings can lead to increased stress, while venting excessively can amplify negative emotions. Find healthy outlets, such as talking to a trusted friend, journaling, or engaging in creative activities. These practices help you process your emotions without letting them overwhelm you. Adaptability, embracing change and uncertainty. Adaptability, the ability to adjust to new circumstances, is essential for resilience. Life is unpredictable, and rigidly clinging to expectations can make challenges feel insurmountable. Cultivating adaptability involves developing a flexible mindset and embracing change as an opportunity for growth. Start by reframing your relationship with uncertainty. Instead of fearing the unknown, see it as a space for possibility. When faced with unexpected changes, ask yourself, what opportunities might this situation present? How can I adapt to make the most of it? This mindset shift helps you approach change with curiosity rather than resistance. Building adaptability also requires developing problem-solving skills. When challenges arise, break them into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if you lose your job, instead of focusing on the enormity of the situation, identify immediate actions you can take, such as updating your resume, networking, or exploring new industries. Tackling problems incrementally reduces overwhelm and empowers you to take proactive steps. Finally, practice letting go of perfectionism. Perfectionism can make it difficult to adapt because it creates rigid standards that are impossible to meet. Embrace the idea that good enough is often better than perfect. This flexibility allows you to pivot when things don't go as planned, fostering resilience in the face of uncertainty. Building a support system, the power of connection. Resilience is not a solo endeavor. Strong relationships provide emotional support, perspective, and encouragement during tough times. Cultivating a support system of trusted friends, family members, or mentors is one of the most effective ways to build resilience. Start by strengthening existing relationships. Make an effort to connect with loved ones regularly, even when life gets busy. A simple phone call, coffee date, or heartfelt conversation can deepen your bonds and remind you that you're not alone. Be intentional about expressing gratitude and appreciation for the people in your life, as this reinforces positive connections. In addition to maintaining close relationships, seek out communities or groups that align with your interests or values. Joining a hobby group, volunteering, or attending networking events can introduce you to like-minded individuals who share your passions. These connections provide a sense of belonging and support, especially during challenging times. When leaning on your support system, don't be afraid to ask for help. Many people hesitate to reach out because they don't want to burden others, but sharing your struggles can strengthen relationships and provide valuable insight. Remember, resilience is about giving and receiving support. It's a reciprocal process that benefits everyone involved. Purposeful action, aligning your life with your values. Purposeful action is the final pillar of resilience. When you align your choices with your values and long-term goals, you create a sense of direction and meaning that sustains you through adversity. Purpose gives you a reason to keep going, even when the path is difficult. Start by clarifying your values. What matters most to you? Family, creativity, learning, helping others. Write down your core values and reflect on how they guide your decisions. When faced with a challenge, consider how your response aligns with these values. For example, if you value perseverance, remind yourself of this when you're tempted to give up. Setting meaningful goals is another way to act with purpose. Break your goals into actionable steps and celebrate small milestones along the way. For instance, if your goal is to improve your health, focus on achievable actions like drinking more water, taking daily walks, or preparing nutritious meals. These small steps create momentum and reinforce your commitment to your values. Finally, contribute to something greater than yourself. Helping others, whether through volunteering, mentoring, or acts of kindness, creates a sense of connection and purpose. Knowing that your efforts make a positive impact can provide strength and motivation during difficult times. Integrating the pillars, a holistic approach to resilience. Each pillar of resilience, self-awareness, emotional regulation, adaptability, a support system, and purposeful action, works together to create a strong foundation. To build resilience, integrate these elements into your daily life. Practice mindfulness to enhance self-awareness, develop routines that support emotional regulation, and embrace change as an opportunity for growth. Nurture your relationships and align your actions with your values. Resilience is not about avoiding challenges, it's about navigating them with strength, grace, and intention. By cultivating these pillars, you can create a life that is not only stormproof but also deeply fulfilling and meaningful. Chapter 3: Practical Strategies for Strengthening Resilience in Everyday Life. Building emotional resilience is a process that requires consistent effort and practice. While understanding the core principles is essential, applying practical strategies in daily life allows you to translate theory into action. This chapter explores actionable steps you can take to strengthen resilience in your everyday routines, helping you navigate challenges more effectively and build lasting emotional strength. 1. Creating a resilient morning routine. The way you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. A resilient morning routine creates a foundation of calm, focus, and intention, helping you approach challenges with clarity and composure. Start with gratitude. Begin your day by reflecting on 3 things you're grateful for. Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, helping you focus on what's going well rather than what's lacking. Move your body. Physical activity, even a short walk or stretch, releases endorphins that improve mood and reduce stress. Incorporate movement into your morning to energize your body and clear your mind. Set daily intentions. Take a moment to identify your top priorities for the day. Ask yourself, what do I want to accomplish today? How do I want to show up? Setting intentions aligns your actions with your values and goals. Mindfulness practice. Spend 5 to 10 minutes meditating or practicing deep breathing to center yourself. This practice reduces mental chatter and enhances self-awareness, making it easier to respond thoughtfully to challenges. 2. Building a resilience toolkit. A resilience toolkit is a set of strategies, practices, and resources you can draw upon during difficult times. Having a personalized toolkit ensures that you're prepared to handle stress and setbacks effectively. Breathing techniques. Learn and practice simple breathing exercises, such as diaphragmatic breathing or the 4-7-8 method. These techniques calm your nervous system and provide immediate relief during stressful moments. Grounding exercises. Grounding techniques, such as focusing on your 5 senses or naming objects in your environment, help you stay present when emotions feel overwhelming. Mantras or affirmations. Develop a set of empowering statements to counter negative self-talk. For example, I am capable of handling this, or I have overcome challenges before and can do so again. Comforting activities. Identify activities that bring you peace and joy, such as listening to music, reading, or spending time in nature. Schedule these activities regularly to recharge your emotional reserves. Trusted contacts. Include a list of people you can reach out to for support, whether it's a friend, family member, therapist, or mentor. Knowing you have a support system reduces feelings of isolation. 3. Cultivating emotional agility. Emotional agility, the ability to navigate your emotions with flexibility and insight, is a critical aspect of resilience. It involves acknowledging your feelings without being controlled by them and finding constructive ways to respond. Label your emotions. When you're experiencing strong feelings, take a moment to identify and name them. For example, I feel frustrated or I feel anxious. Labeling emotions reduces their intensity and helps you process them more effectively. Reframe negative thoughts. Challenge unhelpful thoughts by considering alternative perspectives. For instance, instead of thinking, "This is a disaster," reframe it as, "This is difficult, but I can find a way through." Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. Acknowledge your struggles without judgment and remind yourself that it's okay to feel vulnerable or uncertain. 4. Strengthening your social connections. Resilience is deeply rooted in relationships. Strong social connections provide emotional support, encouragement, and perspective during challenging times. Invest in relationships. Dedicate time and energy to nurturing your relationships. Reach out to loved ones regularly, even if it's just a quick check-in or a shared meal. Small gestures of connection strengthen bonds over time. Be vulnerable. Sharing your struggles with trusted people creates opportunities for support and understanding. Vulnerability fosters deeper connections and reminds you that you're not alone. Join communities. Seek out groups or communities that align with your interests or values. Whether it's a volunteer organization, a book club, or an online forum, these connections create a sense of belonging and shared purpose. 5. Practicing resilient decision-making. Decision-making under stress can be challenging, but resilient decision-making involves balancing logic, intuition, and emotional awareness. Developing this skill helps you navigate uncertainty with confidence. Pause and reflect. When faced with a difficult decision, take a moment to pause and gather your thoughts. This prevents impulsive reactions and allows you to consider your options more clearly. Identify core values. Align your decisions with your values and long-term goals. Ask yourself, does this choice support what matters most to me? Break it down. If a decision feels overwhelming, break it into smaller steps. Focus on the next actionable step rather than trying to solve everything at once. 6. Building mental and physical resilience. Resilience is a holistic quality that encompasses both mental and physical well-being. Taking care of your body and mind creates a strong foundation for navigating life's challenges. Exercise regularly. Physical activity improves mood, reduces anxiety, and enhances cognitive function. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week. Prioritize sleep. Quality sleep is essential for emotional regulation and mental clarity. Establish a consistent sleep schedule and create a calming bedtime routine to support restful sleep. Nourish your body. A balanced diet rich in whole foods provides the nutrients your body and brain need to function optimally. Stay hydrated and limit processed foods and sugary snacks. Learn something new. Engaging in activities that challenge your mind, such as learning a new skill or solving puzzles, enhances mental resilience by building cognitive flexibility. 7. Embracing failures and setbacks. Resilience is not about avoiding failure, but about learning and growing from it. Embracing setbacks as opportunities for growth strengthens your ability to bounce back. Reflect on lessons learned. After a setback, take time to reflect on what happened and what you can learn from the experience. What went well? What could you do differently next time? Redefine failure. Shift your perspective on failure from a permanent state to a temporary event. Remind yourself that failure is a natural part of growth and progress. Celebrate effort. Acknowledge the courage it takes to try, even if the outcome isn't what you hoped for. Celebrate your effort and use it as motivation to keep going. 8. Creating a resilience-enhancing environment. Your environment plays a significant role in supporting resilience. A well-organized, calming space fosters focus and emotional stability. Declutter your space, remove unnecessary items, and create a tidy, organized environment. A clutter-free space reduces stress and enhances mental clarity. Incorporate nature. Bring elements of nature into your environment, such as plants, natural light, or outdoor views. Exposure to nature has been shown to reduce stress and improve mood. Designate a restorative zone. Create a specific area in your home where you can relax and recharge. This might be a cozy reading nook, a meditation corner, or a space for creative activities. 9. Developing long-term resilience habits. True resilience is built over time through consistent habits and practices. By integrating resilience-building activities into your daily routine, you create a lifestyle that supports emotional strength. Practice gratitude daily. End each day by writing down 3 things you're grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus to the positive and cultivates a mindset of abundance. Engage in regular reflection. Set aside time each week to reflect on your experiences, challenges, and progress. Use this time to adjust your strategies and celebrate your growth. Foster optimism. Focus on what's within your control and look for the silver lining in difficult situations. Optimism strengthens your ability to persevere through adversity. 10. Tracking your resilience progress. Monitoring your resilience journey helps you stay accountable and motivated. Use tools like journals, apps, or checklists to track your efforts and achievements. Set resilience goals. Identify specific areas you want to strengthen, such as emotional regulation or social connections. Create actionable steps for each goal and track your progress. Celebrate milestones. Acknowledge and celebrate moments of growth, such as successfully navigating a challenging situation or establishing a new habit. These milestones reinforce your commitment to resilience. By implementing these practical strategies, you can cultivate resilience as a daily practice. Over time, these actions become second nature, equipping you with the tools and mindset to handle life's challenges with strength and confidence. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, it's about thriving in spite of them, knowing that each challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger and more capable. Chapter 7. Designing a Focus-First Lifestyle. Deep work isn't just about occasional moments of concentration, it's a lifestyle that prioritizes intentionality, clarity, and alignment between your actions and goals. Designing a focus-first lifestyle means structuring your days and habits to support sustained attention, meaningful progress, and balance. The first pillar of a focus-first lifestyle is clarity of purpose. Without a clear sense of direction, it's easy to become distracted by low-priority tasks or external demands. Begin by identifying your core values and long-term goals. What matters most to you, both personally and professionally? Write these down and use them as a compass for your daily decisions. When faced with competing demands, ask yourself, does this align with my purpose? This clarity helps you prioritize what truly deserves your time and energy. Next, create time boundaries that protect your focus. Start by defining your ideal workday, including when you'll dedicate time to deep work, shallow tasks, and rest. For instance, you might set a rule that the first 2 hours of your morning are reserved for high-priority, uninterrupted work. By establishing clear boundaries, you ensure that your time is spent intentionally rather than reacting to others' agendas. Communicate these boundaries to colleagues, family, or anyone who might impact your schedule. Another crucial aspect of a focus-first lifestyle is minimizing decision fatigue. The more decisions you have to make throughout the day, the more your mental energy is depleted, leaving less capacity for focus. Simplify your routine by automating or pre-planning repetitive choices. For example, create a consistent morning routine, pre-plan your meals for the week, or designate specific days for recurring tasks. These small adjustments free up cognitive resources for more important decisions. Digital minimalism is another cornerstone of a focus-first lifestyle. Technology can be a powerful tool, but it's also one of the greatest sources of distraction. Start by auditing your digital habits. How much time do you spend on social media, checking emails, or browsing the web? Use tools like screen time trackers to identify where your attention is being drained. Set boundaries around your tech use, such as turning off non-essential notifications or limiting social media to specific times of the day. Consider creating a focus mode on your devices to block distracting apps during deep work sessions. Physical health also plays a vital role in your ability to focus. Your brain functions best when your body is well-nourished, rested, and active. Prioritize sleep hygiene by maintaining a consistent sleep schedule and creating a calming bedtime routine. Regular physical activity, even if it's just a daily walk, improves blood flow to the brain and enhances cognitive function. Nutrition matters too. Focus on a balanced diet rich in whole foods to sustain energy levels throughout the day. Building in rituals of renewal ensures that your lifestyle supports long-term focus. These are activities that recharge your mental and emotional energy, such as spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in creative hobbies. Scheduling time for renewal isn't indulgent, it's essential for maintaining resilience and avoiding burnout. Chapter 8: The Compound Effect of Consistent Focus. One of the most powerful aspects of deep work is its ability to compound over time. Just as small financial investments grow exponentially with consistent contributions and interest, focused effort accumulates to create significant long-term results. By committing to regular deep work, you build skills, achieve milestones, and make steady progress toward your goals. The key to harnessing the compound effect is consistency. Even short sessions of focused work, when practiced regularly, lead to measurable outcomes. For example, writing 500 words a day might seem insignificant, but over a year, it adds up to a full-length book. Similarly, dedicating 20 minutes daily to learning a new skill can lead to mastery over time. The magic lies in showing up consistently, regardless of how small the effort feels in the moment. Tracking your progress is an effective way to stay motivated and see the cumulative impact of your efforts. Use a journal, app, or planner to record your deep work sessions and the tasks you complete. At the end of each week or month, review your progress and celebrate milestones, no matter how small. This practice reinforces your commitment to focus and provides tangible proof of your growth. The compound effect also applies to improving your focus itself. The more you practice deep work, the better your brain becomes at sustaining attention and filtering out distractions. This improvement happens gradually, as your neural pathways adapt to prioritize concentration. Over time, you'll find it easier to enter a state of flow and stay there for longer periods, making your work both more productive and more enjoyable. Another way to amplify the compound effect is by building on past successes. Each task you complete or skill you learn creates a foundation for future achievements. For example, mastering a complex tool or technique in your job can open doors to new opportunities or projects. Similarly, consistently producing high-quality work builds a reputation that attracts more meaningful and rewarding challenges. The compound effect isn't limited to professional growth, it also enhances personal fulfillment. When you dedicate focused time to your passions, relationships, or personal development, the benefits ripple outward. For instance, spending 30 minutes a day on a creative hobby can lead to new levels of skill and satisfaction. Investing focused attention in your relationship strengthens connections and creates lasting memories. To fully embrace the compound effect, focus on progress, not perfection. It's natural to have days when focus feels elusive or productivity is lower than expected. What matters is your commitment to return to the process and continue building momentum. Small, consistent efforts create powerful results over time. Chapter 9: The Joy of Intentional Living. Deep work is about more than productivity, it's a path to intentional living. By focusing on what truly matters, you create a life that aligns with your values, passions, and goals. The joy of intentional living comes not from doing more, but from doing what matters most with purpose and presence. Intentional living begins with clarity. Take time to reflect on what brings you fulfillment and what you want to achieve. What legacy do you want to leave? How do you want to spend your time? Answering these questions helps you align your actions with your deepest aspirations. Saying no to distractions and low-priority activities is a powerful act of intention. Each no creates space for a more meaningful yes. For example, saying no to an unnecessary commitment allows you to spend that time on a passion project, quality time with loved ones, or rest. Every choice you make either supports or detracts from your vision of an intentional life. Presence is another cornerstone of intentional living. When you're fully engaged in the present moment, whether you're working, relaxing, or connecting with others, life becomes richer and more fulfilling. Deep work teaches you the value of presence by training your mind to focus on the here and now. This skill extends beyond work, enhancing your experiences in every area of life. Intentional living also involves celebrating the journey, not just the destination. Acknowledge and appreciate the progress you're making, the lessons you're learning, and the growth you're experiencing along the way. Gratitude and reflection transform even small achievements into meaningful milestones. By embracing deep work as a way of life, you create a legacy of purpose, balance, and fulfillment. You align your daily actions with your highest values, creating a life that feels deeply rewarding and authentically your own. Conclusion: deep work meets real life. Deep work is not a luxury reserved for those with endless free time. It's a practice that anyone can integrate into their life, regardless of their circumstances. By adapting its principles to fit your unique reality, you can harness the power of focus to achieve your goals, grow as a person, and create a life of intention and balance. The journey begins with small steps. Start by setting clear priorities, protecting your focus time, and embracing the value of single tasking. Build habits that support deep work and create a lifestyle that fosters sustained attention and renewal. Over time, these practices compound, leading to extraordinary results in both your professional and personal life. Most importantly, remember that deep work is not about perfection, it's about progress. Life will always bring interruptions, challenges, and imperfect days. What matters is your commitment to showing up, focusing on what you can control, and continuing to move forward. As you embrace deep work and align it with your life, you'll discover its true power, the ability to create meaningful progress, live with intention, and find joy in the process. This is the essence of deep work meeting real life. Thanks for listening, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons and also click the small bell icon to receive a notification every time a new free audiobook has arrived. Thanks again.